Let's see if getting back here makes this look any better. We are really dark. Okay. I need to fix this real quick. So, if you can't see me and you can still hear me, it's because I'm running over here to plug a shop light in so that we can see me better. And I'll be right there. So just give me a minute, guys. I am on my way. I'm coming. I will be there. Just give me a little bit. I'm almost there. There, that should look better on us. I hope that looks better. Does that look better? Oh, that is so much better. Ah, we're back. What is up? Who do we have with us tonight? Let's see. I don't think my chat window on here is going to work tonight. So I have my laptop sitting over here beside me. So give people a little bit of time to come on in. I'm going to brush this piece of plywood off that we got to apply some polyurethane to. Everybody's been asking, when is Half Pace going to go live again? I know you guys have missed me, missed us, probably missed my wife and kids more than me. But, yeah. Tonight we are hanging out in the wood shop. A little bit of work to do. A little bit more work to do before I'm done for the night. It's all brushed off. So where's everybody at? You guys like the shirt? Sarah brought me back a shirt from Disney. Lefties do it right. Oh, where is everybody at tonight? You guys are usually in here by now. Oh, let me get my pen loaded up here. Do this while we're working and hanging out. Dabs for the duration. All right, so that's ready to go. I need to open this polyurethane tonight. All right, so what I'm working on tonight is my neighbor had this $500,000 half sheet of plywood, and he wants to bolt it down to the top of his desk because his desk needs a new working surface. So he asked if I would cut it down and put a coat of finish on it for him. So that's what we're doing. And we are using, I'm kind of new to this stuff. I've always used Minwax products. So tonight we're using Verathane from Polyurethane. Mike Cole, Judith and Dan Davis, how are you guys doing this evening? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. How have you guys been? It's been a while, hasn't it? We have not been live. It didn't occur to me until I was actually scheduling this stream. We have not been live since April. So it has definitely been a very long time. And you know, I was kind of missing the family. So we got the groundwork done for our livestock shelter today. So hopefully we can put it up tomorrow. And Deegan is with Sarah's mom. Archer is in bed for the night. So yeah, this is what we're up to. Yes, it has been a while. Glad to see you're doing good, Mike. I'm having one of my distracted moments where I'm not really talking to you guys because I'm trying to get going on what I'm doing here. But this really is like, this is why we've not been live. It's just, it's been insanely busy around here in almost every aspect. So there's like, it's just, I've had no breathing room lately. And, I mean, you guys know how I am. Family comes before all of the social media stuff. So that's just been it. I mean, we've been busy. And I mean, there's a little bit more to it too. I'll be completely open with you guys, and when I have social pressures, I shut down because I don't have to deal with the social pressure if I don't want to. So we have just been raising the boys and working, and we are like another step further with our homestead acquisition. So I'm gonna let a couple more people come in tonight, and we'll discuss that. But it's taking some time, but we're getting there. Let me see. You guys want to see what I'm doing here? Yeah, that's it, Mike. If it's not understandable, then it's not my problem. Like, everything that is at home is, I can't even begin to tell you how much more important than anything that happens on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram. Like, if I don't want to deal with YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram, shut it down for a while. That's what I was doing. That was it. I had to reset myself, guys. So if you're ever applying polyurethane, go with the grain of the wood. So, I mean, on the family side, now, before anybody starts, let's point you back up here for a minute. Before anybody starts with, oh, you know, our deepest sympathies and our condolences, as much as it is greatly appreciated, I want to kind of persuade you guys against from that tonight, okay? So part of the reason why I shut down is because my grandma passed away recently. And I feel that with most of the family, it was kind of it was more of a sense of relief when she passed than the burden of loss. And it's because she was in a lot of pain. So, it was putting her to rest finally, and the end of her pains and the end of the worry if I'm gonna make it home when I'm done with my trip. There's no more worry. There's no more pain on her side. She can come and walk on my adventures with me, and she can come see what I'm doing now, and she's not limited by her own mobility issues. So it's it was kind of a sense of peace. American Outcast, what's up, neighbor? I'm gonna guess that's Donnie. Did you change your screen name again? Donnie, I'm working on your desktop. That's what I'm doing. And the reason that we've not been live a whole lot lately is because you guys know that when I do my live streams or when I do my videos, I like to present the high energy Zach, the fun Zach, like, hey, let's get up and go do something, you know? And lately, with everything that's been going on and how busy the days are, and with the boys, like, I don't have that energy to present to you guys. So I don't want to, I don't know. Like, I guess that is part of the personality that we're supposed to present, but if I don't have the energy to be the talkative, energetic, let's interact Zach, then that I don't, you get what I'm saying? It's hard for me to want to stream when I can't have my normal energy flow. And lately, I've not had my normal energy flow. And I really hope that nobody takes this stream like I'm bitching either. I'm not bitching. Like, this is why we've not been live. This is what's been going on. So, explaining, not complaining. Yep, Judith and Dan, I believe she was with me on that trip. You know how many? So, okay. Mimi and Grandpa had these groundhogs that were always in their backyard. And anytime they would see them, Mimi would call me. You should see Wigglebutt. Wigglebutt's out in the backyard again. And Wigglebutt was the biggest groundhog that I'd ever seen. This thing had to weigh every bit of like 15 to 20 pounds. It was enormous. But she called it Wigglebutt because as it would scoot through the yard, like picking the grass and doing what groundhogs do, its little butt would wiggle behind it for some reason. And it's not like the way that a groundhog moves either. I've watched countless groundhogs before I shot them, and none of them ever moved with their butt wiggling like this. It was kind of funny. So while I was out, I saw like 2 or 3 different groundhogs, but every time I try to get the camera around on them, it'd spook them and they'd take off. Oh, Donnie, did you just subscribe or something? Because I saw the little notification window pop up. I didn't know that was working. Hey, Scott, how are you doing, my friend? You're not late, man. This is a hangout. You come and go as you please. We are staining my neighbor's desktop. Well, we're polyurethaning the desktop. We're not staining it. Man, Donnie, this wood is eating this stuff up too. Epoxy is really nice to do tabletops. It doesn't get all nicked and dented up just from setting stuff on it. So I think that was kind of the intention with this. It's got to look good, but it's a work surface. Oh, so how is Mr. Scott doing? You've had a rough road lately, man. You make me feel bad for even saying that I haven't had energy to stream or really do much lately with YouTube, and here you are pumping out videos from rehab and shit. Physical rehab. So, man, that's... I watched your videos, Scott, man. I'm sorry I didn't comment more, but some of those, it was hard to watch, man. I think you were talking like your staples being crusted over in one video, and I damn near passed out. Sarah was like, "Are you okay? What are you watching?" I'm watching Scott in rehab. Man, Donnie, how long did you have this stuff sitting in your shed, man? Putting a Lexan top over that? This stuff is just drinking the poly. I probably should have put a coat of mineral spirits on this to kind of just bring a little bit more moisture back into the wood. And this stuff would spread easier. But it's like as soon as you contact the wood, it's just soaking it right up. Outside sneaking in a pipe. Dabs for the duration. Now let's see if he chokes on it. That was one thing. When I was in physical rehab too, I wasn't yet 18. And they were always looking at me funny because I was sneaking out onto the smoking deck. And it's because I had a couple buddies from school that were bringing me up joints every now and then. They'd bring me up like 5 or 6 joints at a time. And then, shit, when I was in there, I could only get maybe 1 or 2 in a day. So the nurses were always looking at me funny when I was making my way out to the smoking deck, like, aren't you only 17? Ah, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm minding my own business. There was this old guy in there with dementia. And his name was Walter. And he was an old German fella. And from the moment that I met him the first night, when we sat down at our dinner table, because we had to go into the dining hall for dinner for all of our meals, His name was Walter. He was an old German fellow. From the day he met me, oh, sorry guys, he always called me Willie Nelson. And he never saw me smoking. I didn't go back into the, you know, I took my cologne with me, so I didn't go back into the rehab center reeking like weed. And I don't think he ever saw me out on the smoking deck. And from the day that I met him, he called me Willie Nelson up until the day he left, which was like 3 days before I did. I was the youngest person that physical rehab facility had ever seen. Oh, Donnie got the nectar collector out. Dan had both knees replaced and they wanted him to walk, not to mention the back problem. That was something I saw when I was in physical rehab too, Judith, was almost everybody in there was in there getting like knee replacements and stuff. And I was in there because I had to learn how to walk again. Speaking of knees, I dropped a trailer on my knee today. That felt absolutely amazing. Oh, hey, Heath. I'm sorry, I almost missed you, man. Thanks for coming in. We're doing good tonight. We're polyurethaning my neighbor's desktop, and then I figured once I got the first coat on here, we'd sit and do a little bit of a hangout for a while. It's been a long time since we have been live, and everybody's been... I can't go into somebody else's stream without everybody in the stream going, Zach, where have you been? We miss you. So I had the energy tonight. I figured we would do a live stream. I don't know how I got the energy tonight because me and Miss Sarah did all the groundwork for our livestock shelter that we got to put up. We're going to start putting it up tomorrow. I'm not sure if we're going to stream it. We should be, but we have a lot of, we got to help us tomorrow on streams and stuff. So we'll see. I'm going to talk to Emily and Dylan when they get here. If they're okay with being on a stream, then we're going to stream all day tomorrow, but I'm not going to make any promises. But that was it, guys. I just had to shut down for a little while. I had to get away from the social stresses and... I mean, with the family issues that we had going on and everything like that, I just have not wanted to stream. That's exactly what it comes down to. Oh, for plywood, this is coming out really pretty. Let's see if I can angle you guys back down again. So, this is what we're working on tonight. Real simple, just one coat. Camera shy. Donnie, you're not camera shy. You brought your skunk onto my live streams. Live stream. Should we bring Fiona over? Should we bring Donnie's skunk over, guys? Or is she hiding out in a shoebox in the basement somewhere? With the grain. Go with the grain. Yeah, Heath, I did see that JB is coming to Kentucky. When's that supposed to be happening? I know that. See, okay, give me a second. I'll point you guys back at me because I want to talk to you. All right, so in my little shutdown, I pretty much stayed away from everybody's channels. I've not really been watching anybody's content, and I kind of feel guilty about it because, you know, I got this huge online family that you guys just support the absolute hell out of everything I do. And it's really an awesome thing. And I kind of feel bad because I've skipped out on watching my friends' talents. You know what I mean? So I know that JV not that long ago put out a video about going to Kentucky. Man, I missed it. I haven't watched it. I'll be honest. And JV is a pretty big supporter of mine, so I kind of feel bad about that. You guys all are. Okay. I think we're done with that for now. At least for a half an hour or until morning, and then coat 2 will go on. So, I don't know if the thumbnail loaded right, okay? Because when I was trying to load the thumbnail, it was giving me some issues. And then when I saw it, when I shared the stream, the thumbnail was like the banner for the channel. If the thumbnail loaded right, you guys probably saw this dirt patch in the yard. I had like 3 concrete piles around the one end. So the whole purpose of that is where our 13 by 28 foot livestock shelter is going. We had to kind of bail away from building a barn, or even like starting a third of our, what the hell is flying around in here? Whatever you are, you're big. Okay. So with the price of lumber going up, the section of the barn that we wanted to build was going to be around $3 grand. Then lumber took its price hike, and that $3,000 went to $5,200. So, yeah, like we didn't end up going with the lumber to build a barn. What we're doing is it's kind of a temporary thing, but kind of not. We're going to temporarily use this. What did it? Okay, I bought a 13 by 28, 13 wide by 28 long, and it's 10 foot tall. And it's a Shelter Logic like livestock shelter, but it's one of the ones that get like that 7 to 10 year tarp covering over the top of them. So the thought is that this building should last us roughly 5 to 7 years with that specific covering. In that time, we should be able to build a barn or save the money to buy a actual kit to build our barn. And hopefully by then lumber prices have went back down, or I own a sawmill. We're really highly discussing within the next year me buying a sawmill. So yeah, it's a 13 by 28, 10 foot tall. And the idea is that once this tarp covering is seen its day, we're going to take that tarp off and you can get greenhouse coverings for these. So we'll take it from using it as a temporary barn into, we're going to turn it into a greenhouse. We thought about a pole barn, and a pole barn is still an option. We have more time now to figure out exactly what we want and how we want to do it. Instead of kind of having to rush into it and, oh, well, we have to absolutely have our barn up right now. This gives us a way that we can still store everything we need to. We can put the horse is going to go in the back half of it. So we'll be able to put the bird pens in there through the winter time. We'll be able to store hay in there when we need to. If I end up getting this John Deere 4020, I'll be able to put my tractor. I think that the tractor will fit in the front half of that, but we'll kind of have to see. If the tractor doesn't fit in that, I know it'll fit in my garage in here. June 19th and 20th? That's not too bad. That's not that far out. It's what, the 5th? Yeah, the 5th. I was supposed to be going to Maine in June, but I guess that's not happening now. Something about the next time Mark takes me up, he wants to be able to not have a work week, and he wants to be able to take me to go climb Mount Bully and go fishing in the streams and stuff like that. So we'll have to see what happens. I know that I'm definitely, like, for sure spending 2 weeks up in Maine. I think the last week of August and first week of September. Hey, Jay, how are you doing, brother? It's been a while, man. Frontier, you love the backdrop? I like my tool wall too. It's been a while since we've been live, and I figured that you guys deserved a little bit of an explanation as to why. And, you know, we fix things when we're in the wood shop, so I thought it'd be appropriate time to fix the channel and start getting back into the live stream stuff. Hey, Jeff Jackson, how you doing, man? What's up? You come out and make an appearance too?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys get both of us. Miss Sarah's coming out to say hi.
So I figured I'd come out too. I was going to ask if you need any help, but you were just kind of sitting around.
I wasn't sitting around. I was doing this.
But I mean, other than that.
Well, good, Jay. I'm glad you're doing good.
Wow.
Doing well. Jay is doing well.
Lights. How pale and
I know.
compared to you.
Well, you are pale compared to me.
And here I was thinking I got tan today.
I'd say we could blame it on the red skin, but we found out that there's no red skin in there. What would that be from? Like the Bavarian? Did the Bavarians tan?
I don't know. No clue. All is saying hi.
It is Jay,
Jay,
Heath, Travis,
Hi.
Jeff,
Hi.
Scott,
Hey, Blake. Yep, there's
Judith,
Scott.
and Dan Davis.
Hello, everyone. Hello, hello.
Travis, I know you tried reaching out to me earlier, bud, and I'm going to be real, man. I've been pissed off all day long, and I had no desire to answer my phone for absolutely anybody.
Yeah.
And you want to know why I've been mad, guys?
Here
This
we
has
go.
really been it, okay? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Zach has been downright pissed off lately because everybody has had their hands out and going, help, help, help. Drop what you're doing and help, help. We need Zach to do this. We need Zach to do that. And you know, I've put the word out to my family for the last week and a half now. This weekend, we're putting our livestock shelter up because it's not supposed to rain. It's supposed to be a nice weekend. So I went out to my mom's today because my brother left his kids here and didn't bother to be the responsible parent and call and say, hey, I'm running late. Can you keep them longer? Or, hey, can you take them out to mom's house? I don't mind keeping my nephews. I absolutely love my nephews. I wish I had them more. But the fact of the matter is, me and my brother can't get along so that I can see my nephews. Because I try to hold him accountable for being responsible as an adult. So, I had to deal with that this morning. And then I went to my mom and I'm like, hey, I'm doing the livestock shelter this weekend. And what do I get? I can't do anything. I can't help. So here is Zach. Like, guys, I just need a little bit. I need a little bit of help. Here's a week and a half notice. Can anybody give me just the tiniest little bit of help? Like, I'm a gimp. This is a 13 by 28 foot by 10 foot tall shelter. I legit need help. I've not asked for help when it comes to physical things until what, the last year, 2 years maybe? Then I've started realizing, you know, you can't do this shit on your own. You need help, man. So you got to suck it up and you got to ask for people. And what it comes down to is, this is the only person that I have to rely on out of anybody. Oh, he's talking about your hair. Your hair being down. American Outcast?
Yes, thank you.
That's Donnie.
No.
It's Donnie.
It's Donnie.
It's
Hi, Donnie. Who's making the comment about it?
Oh, so...
My hair is down. Yeah. You've seen my hair down before. It's just not very often. It's really super long. And this is summertime, so it's really hot. And I also have kids. So it's a lot easier to just throw it up in a ponytail and go on about my day than it is to worry about it being down. But I see...
Hey, Tom!
I see Mike. Hi, Mike.
Mike. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I'm like, Mike Sainer? When did Mike come in?
You have, like, how many mics on here?
I think 4.
Well, hi. If I didn't get you by name, hello, everyone. I know we've been a little bit...
So, let's see. On top of that, why else has Zach been pissed off? Respect. That's the biggest thing. I don't ask for a lot of it. I basically ask to not be disrespected. I ask for the same common courtesy that you give the person passing you on the street and no more. That's what I ask for out of me. When it comes to her, you don't disrespect her in any way. And you give her the respect that a mother and a wife deserves. So I shut down for a while because my wife was being disrespected. And it didn't feel right to me that the person disrespecting her can be somewhere else and discussing respect for other women. So it's okay to disrespect my wife, but it's not okay to disrespect these other girls. And they're just fucking girls. Like, so it just makes no sense to me. And the only thing I can think of it is that these girls' boyfriends or their daddies are big enough, tough enough, and scary enough that you're not going to make comments about them. And you think that I'm less than you, so it's okay to make comments about my wife. Now, this is where I'm at a bit of a conflict, because new Zach is like, let that stuff go. It doesn't matter anymore. And old Zach is like, just burn it all. And now here's where I have to be careful because of the people that I know from growing up. You can't disrespect me because these guys that I know from growing up, they weren't country boys and they weren't your little soft ass city boys. Like, these were the guys that ran the streets. And they didn't just like run the streets like little kids. No, like they fucking ran the streets. And they'll be the kind of people that I don't have to say anything. They'll notice something and then they'll show up at somebody's house and handle the problem. And I'll never know what did or didn't happen. So I got to be careful when I'm putting things out there that bother me because I can't directly say names. And I have to be careful on who finds out what, because if somebody gets hurt or loses everything they own and love, I could possibly be implicated. And I don't play those games no more. Like, I moved out of the city and I got away from all that drama and bullshit because I wanted a simple life in a peaceful place. And that's what it was. Like,
stop messing up my peace.
Stop messing up my peace. Don't disrespect my wife. Don't disrespect me. Like, I don't deserve it. Well, sometimes I might. But genuinely, in the last 6 to 7 years, I have improved my character to not be the piece of shit that I was 8 years ago.
We've been together 8 years.
9 years ago.
Frontier Heath. Mm-hmm. He has a plan. You see that? I have a plan.
Donnie, see, what we're going to do...
We know that.
We have a plan, okay? We're like Heath. We got a plan. We're going to plant a forest all the way across the front so that we don't have to hear and see you guys unless we want to. And we're going to do the same out back when we finally own it. We're going to just plant a forest back there so that we don't have to see or hear the cousins unless we want.
Did I do anything? Oh, this is going to be the next slew of questions. You're going to have a bunch of people asking you if they did it. If you did it, you would know.
Yeah.
Zach, if you did it, you would know. He may not put it out here on...
I didn't even confront this person. I just went to him and all I said was, hey, I think that we're done with the jokes about my wife now because you're starting to cross the line. And that's all it was. That's really all that it had to amount to. But out of that, we're insecure, and
I got blocked on Facebook and deleted and ignored, and I didn't
you want to talk about blocking people for opposition and that makes you a pussy. Well, dude, you blocked my wife.
Yeah,
because we actually had to ask for a little bit of respect. Who's the pussy in that equation?
Truthfully, when I heard the last comment, I went to Zach and I was like, did I just literally hear what I thought I heard? And he was like, yep.
And you know,
and I'm like, I'm not okay with that.
And we weren't the only two people to hear that, because we had messages after that stream was over, like, what just happened?
Tom's in.
So,
Tom come in?
yeah, Tom Ritter.
Mm-hmm.
He came in a while ago. So, you know, guys, if
21 years.
I don't have to be here, like, I don't care. Okay, that's the whole thing. I don't care. If there's going to be social pressures of being here, then I'll set the cameras off. Like, life and outdoor life is so much easier when I don't have to carry around 2 and 3 pounds of camera gear. It's easier when I don't have to live stream everything. It's easier when I can focus on my family and what I'm doing, and not my family and what I'm doing and all of this. Now, why do we continue to do all this? Because it's fun. This is where my friends are at. This is where we find like-minded people. It's a community that I didn't have. It's people on my side that I didn't have before. It's people in the same situation and still doing the same things. And there's a sense of camaraderie that comes with it. So that's what it's all about for me. And the moment that that's all gone, I'm gone. Like, I don't have any other reason to be here. But I'm not going to make my community suffer for the actions of one. So, I mean, guys, that's why I shut down. I got mad. I had a lot of family stuff happening. Life has been insanely busy. Being the at-home parent with 2 boys, one that's a really high-energy 6-year-old, like you guys have seen, and Archer.
We appreciate you all, too. That's why we're here.
Archer still gives me a hard time every now and then, so we're still trying to find our way with him. Or I'm trying to find my way with him. He is her baby.
Yeah, he's definitely a mama's boy. At 6 months old, because he's about 6 months old now. At 6 months old, Deegan loved his mama, but he didn't care if he was left with daddy during the day. Archer's not really okay with it.
No.
It's like literally flipping a light switch with him when I come home. Like, I mean, it's just night and day.
Like, and even when she comes home and we're having good days and I'm like laying with him playing on the floor, she comes home and he's still like, he just lights up a little bit more. Hi, Mom. So it's just been, you know, guys, like I said earlier, before a lot of you came in, I want to bring a certain energy to my channel, and that is the I mean, I have my down days, and you guys know that, but I have this, there's an upbeat energy to being on my live streams. Like, it's, you guys don't come here and expect to see a green screen or see us sitting in some designated area of the house and we're just discussing, oh, this is what happened on our homestead today, or this is what we're planning to do. Like, you guys have come into my streams expecting to do things.
Or a bitch stream. This isn't a bitch stream.
No, it wasn't a bitching stream because we were being productive.
I meant
so
your channel. When you're saying you have
energy.
Hey,
Walter, good to see you. So I like to have, yeah, okay, I get it now. I like to have this positive, non-bitching energy, okay? And we're not here to just rain on the parade. Like, we're here to make the parade. And this is where the parade starts. So if I don't have the energy to bring that to you guys, I'm not going to stream. Like, because I'm going to feel bad that I'm sitting here like, oh, I'm kind of gloomy today. And it's just not been a good day. And life fucking sucks. And my boys have given me a hard time. And, oh, I had to mow and I broke my mower. And oh, my back hurts today, or my hips have been bugging me. Like, I don't
Or
want
I dropped a trailer on my knee.
Yeah, or I
and
dropped a
it's
trailer
swollen
on my
and
knee.
it hurts.
And it's kind of turning green and blue already.
That happened today, by the way.
So, you guys know, I like to bring that energy. We like to be positive here and have fun. And if I'm in a bad mood, it's not going to be upbeat and fun. You guys are going to sit here and watch me complain.
And we don't do that.
Except for the last 20 minutes.
Not all the time, though. That's not what we do all the time. Stop whining.
Take care, Travis. Oh, I'm done whining, Tom. I'm just explaining. I'm not complaining. I feel that you guys are owed that. I mean, especially when I'm getting messages from a lot of people like, hey, man, are you okay? What's been going on?
Yeah, over the weeks.
Oh, did JB? JB's going to complain? JB will complain for all of us. Walter, we're going to be getting, as soon as the hay comes off the field, we're going to be getting into some long distance shooting with that crossbow. I'm waiting for him to take the hay off the field. So how's JV? Good to see you, buddy.
Oh, JV. I'm going to tell you, we totally put that onesie on Archer.
He's too fat.
But he grew out of it in literally like 2 weeks. It was in and out. He is almost 6 months old, and he is in 9-month clothing. And he weighs probably close to 25 or 26 pounds now. He is a big, hefty boy.
Yeah.
He is definitely a chunk.
Except for that Chinese baby that's in the memes that they like
Oh
always
my
make
God,
fun
yeah.
of. That's like the fattest baby in the world. I think Deegan is like the second, or Archer's
Archer?
like the second in place to that.
Yeah, he's
Hey, Mr. Old Clunker, thanks for coming in.
obviously if he wasn't sleeping right now, I'd show you, but he is definitely a chunk.
Yeah,
He's
he's like the second fattest baby alive, and it's awesome. So we had to like squeeze him into that. It was like putting toothpaste back into
Donnie,
a
all you
squeezable
have to do.
tube.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
But it was a baby into a onesie.
So we tried. We honestly tried. Yeah, he's a big guy. Donnie, if you want to come shoot your crossbow, you know all you have to do is come over. We are right across the street. Here's a nail. What can I do with it?
A shop. There we go. Right there. With your throat. I don't suppose you want this, do you? She's been dealing with laryngitis, so like every 20 minutes I have to watch my wife like half die coughing.
It's awful. It's a really horrible dry cough too. Like it started last week. I lost my voice, and everything else is fine. No stuffy nose, no sore throat, no fever. I just have this ridiculous dry cough that won't leave me alone.
JV said he'll send us a bigger one.
He needs like 12 months. If we do that, he needs like 12 month or 18 month for me to be able to put it on him.
Email me a link and we'll buy the next one.
Yeah. He is huge.
Oh. Oh, the Tom Ritter.
Well, then fix it, Donnie. I don't know why you're complaining to me.
Tom, I'm trying to do that survival challenge, man. I just haven't had the time to get out and do that one. The last couple times I've went out have really been to try to regain some peace of mind.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys watched my last video, I think you understand that.
He got really stressed out, and I was just like, hey, it's going to be a nice weekend. Why don't you go camping? He was like, okay.
Yep, bye.
We really wanted to go do Clendenning together. I really wanted to go this last time. I haven't had my boat out this summer yet. But I'm a little iffy on.
No, I haven't looked up Somerville yet, Jay.
I'm a little iffy on sending Archer with someone overnight just yet. Chunky baby. Oh my god, yes. He does. Sometimes I can't believe how much food he packs away. Really. He does like 2 bowls of baby cereal a day, baby food, plus like 5 or 6 6-ounce bottles in a day.
Yeah.
He puts it away.
A lot. He eats so much. But he's healthy. He's very healthy.
His ham hocks. Yeah, his thighs.
Well, thanks, Walter. I appreciate that.
Soon here. You guys are going to probably get one of those videos where Zach reviews something. Because there is a nice Father's Day present coming here soon. I'm not mentioning it, but of course he already knows what it is because he picked out a bunch of links for me to look through.
Oh, I'm getting a new pack. I'll tell you guys.
That's okay.
I'm getting a new pack, but I gave her like 3 or 4 options. I gave her 5, and I told her to lose one of them because the damn thing weighs 6 pounds.
Already? You already told me to lose one.
Yeah, we need to cut hay out at your guys' place, Mom, and they need to cut the hay out here.
Well, side note, which is funny because I didn't mean to do this over a live stream, but while you're here and you mentioned it, are you guys going to sell us that hay too, by the way? Like, I was hoping you didn't see it. I was hoping you didn't already ask someone else.
Heath, this is going to be I need a newer, updated 60-liter pack. So that's kind of what I'm aiming for. Something between 55 and 65 liter. I need a new hiking pack. My Alpine low. Is it low Alpine?
Alpine low.
One of those two. It's like a 15-year-old pack, and there's an inner like polyurethane lining to help them be a little bit more water resistant. And that lining is peeling away from the fabric in sheets. So it's time to replace the pack. But I think we're going to load it up with gear for Sarah because Sarah thinks that she wants to get into hiking. And
I don't think I know.
So we're going to load this pack up once I get my new pack, put her into the low Alpine or the new one, whichever one's more comfortable at first. And I'm going to take her out on her first weekend hiking adventure kind of deal. What sucks, Jeff? Gear wears out. It was like a 15-year-old pack, man. My uncle hiked hundreds of miles with that thing over in Colorado when he lived out there. And
definitely got its use.
Pretty sure he probably took that thing to Afghanistan once or twice. And yeah, then he sent it to me, and I've had it for the last, when did I try to do Wildcat Hollow? Like 5 years ago? Yeah, 5 years ago, because Deacon was about a year old. What? Why you gotta...
Sarah Outdoors new channel coming.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No.
We're gonna start. No. We're gonna start 2 new channels. No. We're gonna have Sarah Outdoors.
No.
And then we're gonna have, and this one was, the idea came from Backwoods Barbarian, so we'll have to give him a little bit of a shout out for this one. We're gonna call the next channel Normal Pace Paddling. Because when I'm out on the boats, that's the only like outdoor activity where I'm matched as equally to the guy beside me or behind me or in front of me or wherever. I'm just the same as everybody else when I'm in the kayak because the legs don't matter. Like, it's all about the paddle power. It's not about how strong your legs or your ego are.
Tammy, how much do you get out of your field? How many bales, approximately?
I mean, we need a year's worth of hay.
Yeah, but she needs like a number, so I want to know how much she gets out of it first. No, that's funny. Sarah channel not coming, guys. Just so you know, it's not coming.
It's coming.
No, because Sarah doesn't do social media like this.
I'll just edit it all for her.
I don't. If you guys hadn't noticed,
she can talk about lady things in the woods.
No, I don't want to do that.
She has 200 sold. We'll talk about that another time.
Oh, yeah, this is getting more difficult.
Let's discuss our financial stuff off of a live stream.
It's not financial. It's
kind of.
It's just more difficult than I expected. She has sold. You guys already sold
200, and we can have whatever's over that.
Yeah. We'll take them then, if that's what you're going to have left, because we use about 150 a year. That's the end. I'm done. I keep knocking it over. I'm sorry.
It goes under there.
Well, then why didn't you put it under there?
Because the bits that I had to get out of there are in the back of the Envoy where we needed them earlier. Where I thought we were going to need them earlier, but we didn't get as far as I thought we were going to today.
And no. No. No Sarah channel. If you guys didn't notice already, I have deleted my Facebook. I am not on Facebook. I don't do that anymore. I'm done. I'm just over it. I don't do it. So, my appearances are few and far between.
We're going to start live streaming again. We will be live streaming here again soon and on a more consistent basis. Sun up to whenever the phone dies or noon until whenever the phone dies so that we can get sunsets and evening chores. We're just trying to get our schedule back, and we're trying to get our like routines reestablished.
Tampons
and
make good fire starters.
We're just trying to get family life to feel normal again.
I don't want to dash social media. I don't mean it like that. I don't mind being
social media sucks.
I don't mind being on the live streams. I like being in these channels. That's why I've come out and made an appearance to see you guys and hang out. I know it's been a while. I just don't want my own channel. Zach goes through a whole lot of work and I'm not into it. So I'll appear in his videos and live streams and he can do all the hard work.
Yep, that's what it's all about, Mr. Old Clunker. You're always getting ready for winter, especially when you got livestock.
Yep. Cash needs about 150 to maybe 200 bales. I'd say probably, I'd do it on the safe side, 200 bales every year. Especially since she's gotten older. She's harder to keep weight on, so I gotta feed her more.
Jay, you need Facebook for all them games you play, man. Oh. Oh. Hey, thanks for the share out, JV. You guys have a good time out there. Man, if you're going to be in Kentucky the 19th and 20th, he's only an hour past Jay.
Who's he?
Heath and JV.
Okay, what does the 19th and 20th have to do with it?
Well, if he's going to be in Kentucky the 19th and 20th, I might as well just see if I can drive down there and hang out with those two.
Okay, as long as you take your son to his doctor's appointment on the 18th.
Well, that's not a problem. Hey, NK, how's it going, man?
What did he say? I missed it. I'm sorry, I was coughing.
Oh, they're glad you decided to make an appearance.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad I saw you guys too.
Walter, the best accuracy I've had out of bolts and broadheads for that specific crossbow has been Easton Bloodline arrows, the 22-inch, and I Ramcat everything when it comes to broadheads. I use the Ramcat small game heads, I use the Ramcat field points, and I use the Ramcat Hydroshock broadheads. I just haven't found anything that's more accurate yet. But everybody has their preferences.
Okay. I'm going to go in the house now. I'm going to disappear. For now.
Okay. I'll be in a little bit. I was going to keep this one to about an hour, and we're over an hour. This already feels dry enough. I can put the second one on it.
Down here is a little tacky. Side note.
I'll do it in the morning.
Since I'm looking at the corner, that's a little bit off. Mm-hmm. Archer's bedroom door catches when I open it now. Is there any way we could get that sanded or fixed or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can fix it.
Okay.
Yeah, Heath. I'll message you.
Good night, guys.
Here in a day
ya.
or two, and we'll start working something out. I think that'd be cool. Come down and meet you guys. Hang out for a couple days. Do some camping, or I don't know what you guys got planned. I'll just tag along and be the third wheel. The broke wheel. The wheel that wobbles. The oddball one on the grocery cart. Alright guys, I am going to go ahead and shut this down. I'm going to head in the house for the night. We've had a long day getting that groundwork done. I'm going to talk to Emily and Dylan and see if they mind being on live streams, and if they're okay with it, then we will live stream putting the shelter up tomorrow. If not, then I'll just do a video and edit them out of it. If I can. Because Dylan's going to be pretty big in helping me get that taken care of. So, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. I really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. East Coast Wild Camping. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. I do apologize. I'm getting ready to shut my live stream down. But guys, I know that on the live stream side of it, you know, we did kind of fall off for a while. We did disappear, and it's just... It really comes down to I just didn't have the energy that I like to give you guys for it. And if I'm going to be judged and criticized for that, then by all means go for it. I don't care anymore. We're going to do our best to start coming back at this the way it was meant to be and start taking care of our family here. So, guys, I really can't say thanks enough for all the support and sticking around and coming back and hanging out. You know, all the words of encouragement that come from all of you guys, it really is awesome. And I'm really thankful to have people like all of you guys on my side. So, before I keep dragging that out and saying thanks, I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. Thanks for hanging out.